certain Chinese proverb which says, it is better to travel 10,000 miles than to read 10,000 books. Well, I do agree with this proverb, because I do believe that in a globalized world, you need to have first-hand experience of other nations and other cultures. But then, how about doing both, like travel and reading? Of course, not reading the 10,000 books, but reading and having an experience to study somewhere abroad. I'll talk about studying abroad, which is an experience where students go for a semester or a year to another country and then study for credit. The reason I chose this topic is that I'm currently studying abroad, though I'll be here relatively longer than the study abroad which I'll be talking about here. I'll be here for about 4 years and then go back home. And also, one of the reasons I'm talking about this topic is that I've seen that there are several opportunities here for American students to go to other countries to study abroad, but then only few students take advantage of the opportunity. Yeah, so according to the Institute of International Education, only less than 10% of American students take advantage of the many opportunities that are here. There's so many opportunities here at Arizona State University and also outside ASU, which offer financial aid and full scholarship for studying abroad, but only few students take advantage of such opportunities. So for my speech, first of all, I'll talk about my experience in brief, my experience studying abroad. And then I'll talk about the benefits of studying abroad in general, not just me. And thirdly, I'll talk about why few American students apply for such opportunities. And then I'll address the reasons. And lastly, I'll talk about some of the opportunities. So my experience studying abroad, it's been an inspiring experience that I've had the opportunity to travel or to attend some conferences which are very inspiring, like some big companies. I don't know if you know Tesla, the electric company. Yeah, we know that quite exactly. So I think it's a great opportunity to meet such big companies firsthand. Dealing with culture shock, I'm from a different culture, so one of the experiences here is being a different culture. Some things are different from back home, like maybe the dressing, for example. Like where I'm from, most of you are conservative. Like they don't dress as short as here, like the short shorts here. So that's some of the experiences when studying abroad. And also about conservative culture. What she's talking about homosexual life or about gay, like one of the differences that back home is illegal, like to be engaged in homosexual activities, and not only marriage, which is illegal, but also like the act of gay relationships. And it's so severe that if you're caught, if there's evidence for you doing this, like, you're given a punishment of 14 years in prison. So just imagine 14 years in prison. So from my experience being here and being able to hear different stories, it really inspires me to maybe help or target. Inspire some change back home when I go back home. Yeah. So, but just to clarify, it's not the whole of Africa, it's only where I'm from. Or because some countries like South Africa or I think Botswana, it's legal, it's not illegal. So the benefits of studying abroad, social benefits, experience another culture, firsthand. test your preconception or prejudices. Like for me, studying here, when I grew up watching TV or the media, I had some stereotypes about some people, some nations, that people from Saudi Arabia, Iran, had negative perceptions about them. Maybe they're violent or such things like that. But then when I got here, I have several friends which are from Saudi Arabia, but they're so friendly and so different from where I grew up, like believing because of the media, what the media fed me. So I think being here, that's one of the things that it's arranging me like to test my previous knowledge or previous assumptions. Also learn to exist with other people that are different from your in-group. Professional benefits. The world is becoming globalized and interconnected, so I think it's very important that as students who, if you want to be successful, you have to at least improve your chances and become more competitive. This can be done by having basic knowledge of another language. This is for your advantage that if you want to work for international organizations, those organizations don't want people who have at least a basic understanding of the knowledge, because this is important. For example, in their marketing, they want people who have an awareness of other cultures so that they can be sensitive to maybe their cultures, their adverts, so that not maybe, for example, not racial offensive or so things like that, or cultural offensive. So if you know, you have an awareness of such thing, I think it's helpful. Gain inspiration and ideas. According to the Fortune magazine in 2012, the Harvard Business School sent its class of about 900 students to learn and work overseas. And there are about 10 nations, from Ghana, that's in Africa, to Vietnam, to learn how to launch new products to emerging economies. So as you can see, the Harvard Business School is one of the top schools in the nation, and they do appreciate the value of being immersed in other cultures. And also, globalization demands that U.S. workforce, which has knowledge of other countries, cultures, and languages, make meaningful connections also while abroad. Like, Ari is not here. Ari Sullivan, like, for example, she's business-minded, and she can benefit from studying abroad, maybe for graduate school. You know, the U.S. economy is one of the strongest economies in the world, and the U.S. dollar is powerful. Like, for example, comparing the U.S. dollar to my currencies, my country's currency, one US dollar is worth 450 MK, which is my country's currency, and $3,000 is equal to 1,350,000. And with $3,000, you can buy land or something, but you can't invest in other countries if you don't have connections, meaningful connections, or because that would be risky. Personal development, challenge yourself, gain a world view and multicultural perspective. Learn to challenge yourself, get out of your comfort zone and travel. So why is it that there's so many opportunities here, but there's resistance? Only few students apply for these opportunities. So some of the assumptions or the factors are that some students, one of the reasons is studying abroad is too costly, the financial constraints, lack of awareness of the opportunities, and students just want to stick with their comfort zone. Addressing the assumptions about there are several financial opportunities, financial aid, which you can apply, which most of you are eligible to. Some of these opportunities, one of them is these are some of the opportunities, just some few of the opportunities. And some of the benefits of these opportunities that like this one, it provides financial support that can be used for program and program costs like plane tickets, visa fees, and other costs. Offers opportunity to learn about other students, like you're treated as scholars, so you can learn from other students as well. This scholarship provides full undergraduates funding for undergraduate and graduate funding for students to study abroad in nations that are critical to U.S. interests. And for when you come back, you're offered an opportunity to work for the federal government. So by choosing to study abroad, you enrich your professional, social, and academic life, challenge yourself, take advantage of the affordable opportunities to travel overseas while still in college. Thank you.